Hello, everybody. Happy September. I wanted to come on and just do a message for the collective, like a short check-in, just to welcome in the energy of September. I did all of your sign-by-sign readings, so those have been uploaded as you're watching this. So please do check them out. Give them a like. Feel free to share them. It really helps me out a lot, and I just love doing this. I love being here, and I love having this opportunity to serve in this way. So welcoming in September, I'm using the angels and ancestors. So some of them are flipped over here. So here's another one that's flipped over. Okay, so let's get a few oracle messages for the month of September. Let's do a 3-card pull. We'll do a strength. So the first card will represent our strength going into September. The second card will be the heart. So sort of what is most emanating from our hearts right now as we move into a new month. And the third card is going to be the opportunity or the challenge. So you can kind of use those words however you like, or that energy. So strength, heart, and challenge. Let's see what we have here, because I see challenges as opportunities. So the Druid, hold the space, wanted to come out, but let's not take jumpers here. So thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. Please show me the collective for September. Cut it there. Okay, so our strength is the stag. I actually saw 2 stags outside of my window today, and then I went outside into the front yard and I kind of stayed with them. I stayed at a distance and I brought an apple and I was like throwing the apple as far as I could at them so that they had a nice juicy apple to eat. So they were pretty happy about that. And there were 2 of them. They were pretty big too. I live in Sedona and we have mule deer here. So they have like the big ears. They're so cute. This is our strength. And I love this. We're in an earth season, right? If you follow Western, I know in sidereal astrology, we're still technically in Leo season. But so this is leadership, trust, and thrive. And this is our strength. I feel that the collective, we're really strong. And especially those of you on this path, and we're on this path together, we are thriving because of our faith, because of our unwavering sort of trust and faith that we're here for a reason. So this is beautiful, because I often think, like, how do these guys survive? Like, they're out in the heat and all the elements, and I get it, like, they're nature's creatures and everything, but still, they're so strong and powerful. So that's our strength. Wow. So coming out of Leo season into Virgo season, our heart is filled with light and optimism and faith and hope. The sun, enjoy success and happiness. So your heart is the light of the world. That's beautiful, you guys. That is a beautiful message. So the strength and the heart. And Leo, it does sort of rule over the heart, right? And the sun relates to Leo. So as we're moving into, a new month, and we're in Virgo season, and a lot of the planets are retrograde. Mercury is about to go retrograde. All of the outer planets are retrograde. So the sort of transpersonal planets, the planets of the collective, are retrograde. But here we are, we're holding the light. You're a leader, and you're holding the light from within your heart. And that is, your heart is, it has a resonance. It has an energy field. So you're radiating light out to the world. That's beautiful. Whether you feel like that every single moment of every single day is another story, but this is the truth of who you are, and this is why you are here, 100%. Where is our opportunity? Okay, so we're getting this very powerful shield maiden, and I think the Nordics and the Vikings, they came up in one of my readings today. It was either Taurus or Gemini. I was talking about the Vikings, the Nordics, just how powerful they are. And we're seeing the shield maiden. So this is beautiful. This is the opportunity. I think it's related to the divine feminine. The shield maidens were said to fight alongside with the men. So in the Celtic tradition, I know the Scottish, like their women definitely fought with them. The Vikings, supposedly the women were warriors along with the men. It says make plans and focus. So you're a natural leader. You have a great strength about you. You've got so much love and light from within your heart. So in September, that is the opportunity to make plans and focus. And this may feel like a push and a pull. Maybe some days you feel very focused. I know Mars in Gemini helps us to focus because Gemini is, you know, the mind, communication, our thought processes, networking, and all of that. And it's faster moving. And know that, you know, you're shielded. Know that you have a sword to protect you. Know that you're this warrior, because we're seeing, like, you know, the animals, like the land beasts. We're seeing the sun, which is the light of the world, provides life, you know, for the world, gives the world life and light. And then there's the human as the opportunity. So you are this powerful warrior, right? You have a gift, you have a strength, but you also have a feminine power. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you have a beautiful feminine power that's also within you. So that's the opportunity. Make plans and focus. So it's perfect for Virgo season, especially with all the retrograde energy where, you know, we can sort of take a moment to reflect, to go within, to take our time with it so that we don't have to go back and do it all over again 6 months from now. It's about really being focused and planning, and Virgo energy is so good at that, truly is. So that was the message. At the bottom of the deck, we got shedding old skin, and as we get into a new season, we can sort of shed our skin from the past season, everything that we've learned and integrated and all of that. So a time of, it's like a mini rebirth is what I'm seeing here, especially with the sun there at the center. That's really beautiful. So let's get a couple of tarot cards and just get a few messages from Spirit from the tarot. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, and I think I had it upside down, is the Lovers. So this is the Gemini sort of mercurial energy with Virgo season. Virgo's ruled by Mercury, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So what is it that you love, collective? What is it that you love? You know, that's where the light is. That's where your heart is. It's about the things that you love. You know, it's about also making healthy choices. I talk about that a lot with the Lovers. It's supposed to be a choice, the head over the heart, but I feel like in the end, the heart always wins. So it's almost like we almost have to like tame the mind in a way. We have to direct our own mind. And I think that's the Gemini energy that's kind of helping us with that. So yeah, the Hanged Man. And this is where, okay, in retrograde season, maybe we are pausing to make the plans. It's where inside of the Hanged Man, we do trust. Because he's actually doesn't look very upset to be there. It's sort of neutral. It's a neutral place. It's Piscean. So this is where we really are we're going within. We're perhaps sacrificing something. Trust where you're being led, and this feeling and this light that's within your heart. Focus and make your plans. And it's also being open to change, you know, being open to pivot, being open to adjust accordingly to the things that are happening in the external world, where you can adjust to these things. And that's where staying focused is important. And yeah, the Knight of Cups. So follow your dreams. And this may be where, because this is Piscean here, and we have the Pisces full moon in another week. So this may be where you're really asking yourself, what are my dreams? What dreams do I want to pursue? We're in the last quarter of the year 2022. 2 + 2 + 2 is 6. So this is the year of the Lovers. What is it that you love? Trust in that. Trust in that. Make your plans. Get focused. Beautiful. And we're getting the 6 of Pentacles. So Mercury retrograde, this is a card of Virgo. Mercury retrograde, I think it's actually in Libra though. So Sun in Virgo here. And maybe these are things around your day-to-day. Some of you could be feeling a bit bored with some of your routine. Maybe you want to shake things up a little bit. I'm seeing that. And it's also really following a path towards like more service to humanity. Virgo is a sign of service. And healing as well. It is a sign of healing, but it's sort of very practical, very down to earth, very grounded. We're seeing the scales of balance here. So I'm feeling like, you know, September may be a month where You're going to want to switch it up. You don't want to just be stuck in the same routine the whole month. You may want to have a bit of like romance in your life, a bit of like, you know, taking yourself out on dates, just being a bit more romantic, more fluid, more in the flow, not have it be so like this. So I feel like part of making your plans and focusing is also about being open to new experiences and new opportunities that feel a bit more sensual, romantic, poetic, all of that. And let's get one more. Yeah, so here's the Seven of Cups, and this is about the choices and the options and daydreaming. And is it a dream worth pursuing? You know, is it something that is really worth pursuing? And there may be sort of this push-pull between, it's like the heart and maybe not so much the mind, although Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is the mind. Yeah, it is a push and pull between the heart and the mind. So I feel like, yes, your routine is important, but I think one of the messages is don't be afraid to like explore something else, especially if it's just something that's out of fear, where it's like, this is part of the shadow of like, well, what if I choose that cup and it bites me? What if that cup is just like a total lie? Okay, that cup kind of looks good, but is it? So, you know, there's kind of some confusion there, and it can almost be easy just to like stick to what's safe. So I'm feeling like one of the messages here is, you know, you can pause. I don't feel like this is happening like so fast. Although with Mars and Gemini, it may be where, you know, the energy feels a bit faster. So I'm just sensing from this that there's kind of like a breaking free from some of the routine, trying out something new. You know, make your plans and focus, but also know that like, you know, this warrior, she's not just going to be like doing all of the things like all the time in such a strict fashion. It's Virgo is mutable, and so is Pisces. So it is about like, you know, being more in flow, being more adaptable, changeable, being willing to change up your everyday routine. Let's see what came after that. Yeah, and then the Sagittarian energy. I mean, so 2 nights. So this is showing where maybe we're not resting on our laurels this month. And this may just be the first few weeks of September. It's not so much about like resting on your laurels and just playing it safe. This is more mutable energy, Sagittarius. So it's like things are changing. I feel like, you know, there's just going to be a lot of shifting energies. It's kind of like expect the unexpected this month. The Knight of Wands, you know, he's interested in travel, foreign places, foreign people, learning, expansion. He's really guided by his faith and his trust in the universe. And he's also the one who wants to go where the action is. Where's the fun? Where's the adventure? It's not that he can't commit. You know, he gets a bad rap of being the one who's fickle, who's in and out, who doesn't commit. It's not that. It's, you know, I'm a Sagittarius, and I have a lot of strong Leo placements and Aries placements, but I'll tell you, I will commit to something that as long as the passion is there, I will commit. I will stay committed. So that's kind of a message here. It's about like the heart and the spirit, the love and the passion. It's so important. And, you know, and about this, like trust this fire from within your heart. Trust it and you will thrive. Trust the fire that's burning bright within you and you will thrive. You cannot go wrong. And with the night energy, it's like, we're not going to stay still. You can still do the things in your day-to-day, but it's even telling me where some things inside of your day-to-day, they might change. This could be your regular routine. There may be some kind of change to your regular routine that perhaps you didn't see coming, or there's new options that are available. You're getting offers because your heart is radiating this amazing light of the sun. You're attracting things to you and you're actually getting offers. So it may be, you know, that kind of energy where you're calling in. It's like you're magnetic. There's a magnetism to you. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. The Knight of Wands is like, he's the fun time guy, if you will, but he's also really well read and he has a lot of knowledge and things like that. So it could be you and someone else. This could be a romantic partner. For some of you, this could be, because we did see the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, 2 knights, One is the very fiery one. The other is the very romantic one. And you may be wondering about this person. Like, are they in it in a solid way? Or are they someone that's just going to like come in and out, and underneath the lovers was the Ten of Swords? So let's look at that. For those of you looking for a love message, tell me about this other knight that's coming towards my viewer if you're interested in that love message. Because I feel that you may feel a bit worried if there's someone that's going to do the right thing by you. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So this is speaking to union, celebration, you know, soulmate connection here. For some people would talk about marriage there. So we're getting strength with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. So I am feeling like, yes, this person comes across as like super passionate. They're very charismatic. Maybe you're not serious. Maybe you're not committed yet. But I feel that there's a real opportunity for soul connection. This is definitely a soulmate for many of you. So if you're interested in the love reading, Queen of Cups with the Empress, that's how they see you, okay? Or this is how you're seeing them, you know? And with the King of Pentacles, it's solid. This is someone who will want to commit, who will want to build something long-term. Here they're seeing you as a totally divine. They're seeing it as a divine union. So for those of you where this is maybe about someone that you've been dating for a little while, and you're kind of like wondering where this is going, I feel it's really leading to a beautiful, beautiful union for many of you. You know, maybe there's some things that have to be worked out. Maybe, you know, you have to have a heart-to-heart conversation here. Talk about the more practical things. Ask them the questions. That's Mars and Gemini. It's going to ask all the questions. It's almost like, I know it can be like so boring with that Six of Pentacles, but it's almost where you're sort of like interviewing that person. You ask the questions that are relevant to see if this is someone, you know, who is interested in a long-term commitment. So you may have to kind of get over this hurdle of strength, but I'm also feeling like it's about going with the flow as well. And, you know, and not being so overcome with doubt that you kind of self-sabotage it. So I see it going in a positive direction if you are someone who is interested in the love message. So let's just pull a little bonus message from the Starseed Oracle. So for those of you, I'm feeling like you are Starseed with those knights coming out. You have a mission here. The sun is in your heart. The light is in your heart. It's so beautiful. And you didn't come here to play small. You didn't come here to lose, okay? That's the other thing. You did not come here to lose. Yes, you're going to be defeated in life. That's a true warrior will accept defeat and is going to learn from that and sort of be humbled by that. And that's what creates great leaders. But you didn't come here to like lose this game at life. That's what I want you to know. That's what they're telling me. Yes, so we're getting advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. So that's powerful. With that leader, the stag, the leadership, trust and thrive, and the sun being in your heart, and it says the advancement, there is a strong energy propelling you forward. Trust the stirrings of your heart. Stay in the light, you guys. Stay positive. Stay optimistic. You have beautiful, beautiful energy for the collective. And here we're seeing release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. That's a big message. And this can be sort of many years in the making. And I'm feeling like even with the Hanged Man, that may be a thing. This is part of the release because it's a Piscean card. And with the Piscean full moon, it's sort of like, you know, that's the psychological transformation. And this is, you know, this is maybe what he's considering here. How am I holding myself back? What have I been sacrificing? I was watching a video today and it was with an astrologer, Jane International, and she was talking about when you sacrifice something, it's to make that thing sacred. Sacrifice, sacred. So when we do sacrifice something, the thing that we're choosing over the other thing, let's just say, we're making that thing holy and sacred. So if you've been sacrificing, then it's where you kind of contemplate like, well, was it worth it? And so sacrifice can be a sacrament. It's holy, right? Sacrifice can be a sacrament, but it can also be something to our detriment. And so I feel, just as a closing message, because this was the first tarot card out, and with the Piscean energy, with the Knight of Cups coming after that, you know, it is about being changeable and being willing to stop doing that in some cases and get off of this tree and understand that we've learned something and that we have a new vision, and that with the 12th house of Pisces, it's our undoing. So it's where we go really, really deep, but it's also like in the ethers, because Pisces, although it's water, it's like etheric. It's like, you know, it's something else. So where maybe you've been in a fog, what you've been, had an illusion around, more Piscean energy here, Neptune in Pisces, which is retrograde. Perhaps there's something that you've been wearing rose-colored glasses around, and you're taking a reality check here, you know, and you're going to stop giving all of your power away, take your power back, follow your passions, follow your dreams, and move towards union and love and all of that. So I don't know, that's kind of a big message. I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful. We went 21 minutes. Take really, really good care. I hope to see you all soon. If there's anything I can do for you, if you'd like a personal session this month, please reach out. My email is down below. I will talk to you all soon. Namaste.